Hello everyone! I hope this video finds you well and you're having a great day today. We are from Poetry Appreciation Class C and we are going to give you our video presentation of the TP-CASTT analysis of the poem titled The Power of a Smile by Tupac Shakur. But before that, let us first introduce ourselves.
My name is TP-CASTT, student number 099.
My name is Jasmine Rachel with the student number 093.
My name is Sofa Aisha Aurelia Ariski from student number 110.
My name is Nia with student number 111.
And lastly, my name is Vidalia with number 119.
And now let's start our presentation.
The Power of a Smile by Tupac Shakur.
The power of a gun can kill, and the power of fire can burn.
The power of wind can chill, and the power of mind can learn.
The power of anger can rage inside until it tears you apart.
But the power of a smile, especially yours, can heal a frozen heart. Okay, so the first one analysis is the title. The first time we read the title, The Power of a Smile, we assume that this poem is about the literal meaning of power, which is the ability or impact of justify a smile. And the second one is the paraphrasing. The first stanza, the power of a gun can kill and the power of fire can burn, means the ability of a gun can kill someone and the fire power can burn anything. The second stanza, the power of wind can chill and the power of a mind can learn, means the wind's breeze is capable to cool down and by the strength of our brain we can learn. The third stanza, the power of anger can rage inside until it tears you apart, means the power of anger can make someone rage and the rage inside you can be damaging. The fourth stanza, but the power of a smile, especially yours, can heal a frozen heart, means but the power of your smile can cure a cold heart.
For next, we have connotation A form. The poem here has the rhyme of AB, CD. And for the matter, it is a free verse, which is mostly consists of iambic and anapestic. For example, the power of a gun can kill. And the power of fire can burn. For the stanza structure, it is complex. B. Diction. For the diction, the poem here has informal writing style. Why? Because the poem doesn't use correct English grammar or don't use the non-standard English. Also for the capitalization also. For example, inside until it tears you apart. The I here isn't capitalized, and instead of using Y-O-U for you, it only used the letter U. Poetic diction. Each of the stanza ends with the same rhyme. For example, kill, burn, chill, and learn. For the figurative diction, this poem uses figurative languages. For example, a gun can kill, which is a personification. For the imagery, it has plenty here. Visual, a smile, a gun, and fire. For the auditory, the sound of gun and the sound of the wind. For the tactile, hot fire and breeze of wind. For the olfactory, the smell of gunpowder and the smell of burnt things caused by fire.
Next we have D, which is point of view. This poem uses a second person point of view, and the evidence is the use of you and yours, which engages the reader. Next is E, details. Repetitions of the praise, the power of, highlights the dual nature of power, both its capacity to destroy and its potential to heal. The examples are gun and fire creates an immediate sense of danger and emphasizes the potential and harm. On the other hand, wind and mind contrasts the destructive mood. Smile represent kindness and healing. which stands as a final touch to the contrast details. Next is F, is allusion. This poem does not include any direct allusions to historical events, literary works, or notable figures. Instead, it explored universal themes of power and healing through metaphorical imagery, focusing on elements like guns, fire, wind, anger, and smiles.
Okay, G, it's symbolism. There are few points. The first one is tear. The first one is tears, means rip apart emotionally. The next one is mind. It symbolizes intelligence, thought, reflection, and capacity to learn. The third one is frozen heart. It symbolizes emotional detachment, trauma, and close out to love. The fourth one is the power of a smile. It means kindness, warmth, healing, and positivity. And the last one is gun, fire, and wind. It symbolizes physical danger and the potential for harm. H, figurative language. The first one is hyperbole. The power of anger can rage inside until it tears apart. And then personification. A gun can kill. The next point of analysis is A, attitude. The attitude or tone in The Power of a Smile by Tupac Shakur can be described as optimistic and realistic, as the speaker recognizes that despite the harsh of realities of life, something as small as a smile can brighten someone's day, provide comfort, and spread positivity. His tone shows that he values the emotional resilience a smile represents, even in the face of adversity.
And now moving on to the fifth analysis, which is shift. So, this poem begins by discussing the negative powers that can harm or destroy. However, the tone shifts towards positivity and hope when the writer of the poem introduced the concept of a smile. So, this shift highlights the contrast between violence and the warmth of human connection, symbolized by just as simple as a smile. So as you can see in the poem The Power of a Smile by Tupac Shakur, there are 4 stanzas given there, and each of the stanzas are in contrast with each other. So looking on with the first stanza, the power of a gun can kill and the power of a fire can burn, which is symbolizing destructiveness or a negative mood. And then moving on to the second stanza, the power of a wind can chill and the power of a mind can learn. This shift from the first stanza to the second stanza is more of we can see over here, the second stanza is more of a positive or a warm and a bright mood. And then moving on to the third stanza, the power of anger can rage inside until it tears you apart. So as you can look over here, the third stanza follows or copies the pattern of the first stanza, which symbolizes destructiveness or a negative mood by anger and a gun and a fire from the first stanza. And now the last stanza, but the power of a smile, especially yours, can heal a frozen heart. So the writer of this poem wants to close this poem with a more positive, a warm, a secure, and a bright tone following the second stanza. So as we can look over here from the poem The Power of a Smile, from the 4 stanzas, the first stanza gives off a destructive or negative mood, and shifting to the second stanza, which is a positive, a warm, and bright mood. And then moving on to the third stanza, which is going back to the first stanza, which is a destructive and negative mood. And then moving on to the last stanza, but the power of a smile, especially yours, can feel a frozen heart, which is a bright, going back to the bright, positive, and warm, secure mood. So there is a pattern over here: negative, positive, and positive mood. Now, moving on to the sixth analysis, which is the title. So, from the title itself, the power of a smile, the writer emphasizes that even in a world filled with potentially destructive elements, something as simple as a smile holds the ability to heal, soothe, and bring warmth. The smile becomes a symbol of hope, resilience, and the strength to overcome harsh realities or complications of life. So it reflects the poem's overall message that in the middle of chaos and pain, a positive human act, just as simple like smiling, can have an important and significant healing effect. So the title, therefore, plays a crucial role in framing the poem's core message about the overlooked yet immense influence of kindness and positivity in our lives. And now moving on to the last analysis, which is T for theme. We discussed and we found two themes over here. The first one is contrasting powers. So the poem lists different kinds of powerful forces like a gun, fire, wind, mind, and anger, all with negative or dangerous connotations, illustrating their destructive potential and its power. So the writer of this poem wants to tell us with this poem that the power of a smile is the same power or has the same power as a gun that can kill, a fire that can burn, a wind, a mind that can learn, an anger that can tear you inside. So I think that is what the writer wants to tell us, that how impactful and how powerful, significant the power of a smile is. Now moving on to the second theme, which is healing power of a smile. So in contrast to the destructive powers, the smile is depicted as something gentle but immensely powerful, capable of healing a frozen heart. Or over here we can analyze it or paraphrase it for as a person with a cold heart, or just the ability of a smile that can heal something or heal anything. So yeah. And that is all from our group. I hope you find this video insightful and helpful in many ways. Thank you, and
Don't forget